Hello everyone, welcome to another edition of Nova Solutions video blog. And today's topic is choosing the right SEO company to work with. I wanted to highlight some of the reasons we decided to do this particular video blog entry is the dangers that are associated and the risks that are associated with choosing the wrong company. I don't have to highlight the fact that internet marketing and SEO in particular could bring a lot of leads, a lot of business to you and your company. However, you got to be aware of the fact that it could hurt your existing positions if you choose the wrong company. You could be in danger of receiving a penalty from Google. So we decided to summarize kind of the available companies into three categories, as you could see here on my board, and give you some pointers and some advice when selecting an SEO company to work with. All right, so if we are to take all available search engine optimization companies and to subdivide them into three categories, now take this with a grain of salt, we've divided them into the following. So WebDonnells, custom SEO agencies, and two-man show. Now I am going to describe each in particular. So WebDonnells are the larger corporations with a large infrastructure, several usually call centers, large sales staff, who operate somewhat of a franchise structure, and they target vast amounts of businesses via cold calls, and they offer you to be on Google on the first page, and they could do this on a monthly basis. Generally speaking, one of the reasons how you could spot a company that falls into this category is they have monthly rates, they have promotions associated with these monthly rates, they usually tie up a number of keywords to a particular SEO price that they quote you on. So to conclude about the so-called WebDonnells category, I want to highlight the fact that the entire SEO effort in companies that fall into this category is based on automation in order to push the results of your company and all the other clientele or potential clientele that they're targeting and whose websites they're elevating on Google's rankings. In today's most recent Google algorithm updates, Google highlights the fact that your organic or your natural results have to be just that, organic and natural. As soon as you have a third-party agency that you are working with that uses automated processes in order to drive your web results up, it is very dangerous, and your company and your website could potentially receive a penalty. So once again, be careful choosing a company, and be careful that you don't end up with a cookie-cutter solution that you as well as every single business in your category uses, and they use the same techniques that could potentially hurt your website optimization. Now, if you don't mind me, I'd like to skip this category and move on to the two-man show category. So describing what a two-man show SEO companies represent are really those individual consultants who sometimes work in pairs, but there are a lot of them available, and they're very good professionals for a particular service. So some of them build phenomenal websites, some of them manage pay-per-click. However, I want to highlight one thing is that while their services are relatively affordable, and generally speaking, you all have a guy that you know that does search engine optimization or that builds your website and offers search engine optimization services additionally, it's their lack of experience that makes them dangerous. Search engine optimization is a field that changes every several months. Google releases new updates to their algorithms literally on a bi-monthly basis. There are different industries who are different from each other based on their competition level, and two-man show companies as well as new companies, I'd like to add them to this category, simply lack experience. They might build beautiful websites, they might perform some other search marketing very well. However, when it comes to search engine optimization, they simply lack the experience. And the reason they do such is 2 or 3 people working out of their home, out of their basement, may cover 5, 10 clients a year whose websites they build and whose marketing they do. Again, the reality being as such that with Google's algorithms changing on a bi-monthly basis, it's very difficult to stay ahead of the game. And that's what makes them somewhat unappealing and risky to use, is because while they promise you the world and they say, oh, search engine optimization, we could definitely do that, I would be inclined to ask for their references, and most importantly for their most recent search engine optimization results. Check out their latest work, see if those websites are ranking, call those business owners, see if they've been on Google for quite some time, or this is a recent phenomenon, and base your decision based on that. Now, moving on to custom search engine optimization agencies, and that's the third and more or less final category. These are consultants that, again, at times approach you via phone. However, they request a consultation face-to-face. They sit down with you, break down your industry, some of the clients they worked in your industry or related industries. They explain to you what are some of the ways to market, and they offer their search engine optimization strategy. Most likely, companies such as this would offer a multi-level search engine optimization plan that would consist of custom content writing, custom on-page search engine optimization, and furthermore social media and organic link building and blog building strategies. I want to highlight the fact that these companies may seem to be more expensive, especially in the beginning. However, on the long run, this is the preferred option overall, because as opposed to having some sort of a temporary solution or mediocre exposure with your search engine optimization and mediocre results, custom SEO agencies, again, if they have appropriate experience, reputation, and in your industry and in others, and appropriate resources, they could lead to an SEO strategy that is going to be long-term. It's going to be much more cost-effective long-term, with at times not even requiring ongoing, as they call, maintenance fees. Remember, you're building on your website's reputation and your website's exposure, as opposed to kind of having a cookie-cutter temporary solution. So to summarize, out of the three categories, we would definitely recommend custom SEO agencies. Not to say that you may not encounter companies that belong to the other two, which may seem like a good fit. This is just our opinion based on our experience. But one thing I want to highlight is that there is a fourth category, and they also may appear as custom marketing agencies. And generally speaking, these are larger marketing agencies or branding agencies that would seem to fall into the custom SEO agencies. Truth of the matter is they're much, much more expensive, and they would outsource their SEO to a custom SEO agency. So if you have a company that approaches you and they do print, they do TV advertising, radio advertising, they do your PR, and as well as they do your search engine optimization. Take it from me, in our experience, they have a search engine optimization contractor or a company, whether it's in-house or abroad, that they outsource to, and you're paying somebody simply for referral and commission fees. They don't do the work themselves, and it's not a good solution for you. Overall, when selecting a search engine optimization company, you should look at the experience, the time the company's been in the business, whether or not they outsource their development, whether or not they use automated search engine optimization and link building strategies. And overall, price is also very important. If you're required to sign in for a contract on a monthly basis, upwards of $1,000 plus a month, and you can't quit the contract, and you have small font at the bottom mentioning cancellation policies, you're in trouble. As far as two-man show companies, yes, generally speaking, they're slightly less expensive. Having said that, 6 months while you might be trying these guys and paying them some sorts of amount of money, your competition is moving ahead, and there's opportunity cost. You could be on the first page gaining business. Anyway, I'd like to wrap up this section of Nova Solutions video blog. Thank you very much for your time.